Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day. It is Friday. Hey! I am doing pretty well. I will say this week has been a little trying. I haven't been feeling great. The barometer's been all over the place. As far as the weather is concerned, it's been kind of... Well, I've been having a couple snow flurries a couple days, and then when that happens, when the weather just changes, I was having a lot of pressure headaches. So Tuesday and yesterday I had a lot of pressure headaches and I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I kept on. I was like, no, we're not going home. We're gonna get this done. So I had medication with me and I just took that and it subsided eventually, but nonetheless I was tired and exhausted from all of that, but I'm doing okay this morning, so that's good. Excuse me. And it's been a tiring week because Monday we did 4 houses and yesterday we did, not Monday, Tuesday and Thursday we did 4 houses each. Wednesday was kind of the in-between week, which was like, it's only 2 houses. We went to church that night. So we had a bit of a breaker in between, but nonetheless, it's exhausting. And I'm sure Mom's even more exhausted because she's still having all these exams and quizzes and whatever else. It's getting near the end of the semester, and so she's so excited, but at the same time, nerve-wracking. I had gotten a couple cards. We officially... because we had like I think 7 weeks notice, 6 to 7 weeks notice for one client, and he is a really nice guy. So he gave us a Christmas card and I guess basically a thank you card. I haven't actually opened them yet. My mom opened hers yesterday, so it was kind of a bittersweet. We're going to still remain friends because we are good friends with him. But nonetheless, it was one of those houses that isn't paying enough and he's always home. So we can't keep dealing with clients that are constantly going to be home. So, I mean, it's one thing if it was just brief moments, just being there for like 10 minutes and then leave, but he just wouldn't leave. So... doesn't mean we stop being friends with him. He can still communicate with us ever so often. We may come and visit and have dinner with him or something, or lunch, go out and eat lunch, but nonetheless, and he told us that he found someone to clean for him, so we're happy about that. So he's maybe losing us as cleaning ladies, but he's gaining another client, he is the client, another cleaning lady to help. So I hope they work well together. So I wish him the best. He's still, yeah, like I said, we're still remaining friends. I don't know which one is which. Oh, that is so cute. Little puppy and kitty and wishing star. That's so cute. This one's a thank you. Well, it's also a Christmas card, but it's also a thank you. Anyway. Got some moolah. Sweet. Alright, so put that in my savings. But yeah, and then I got a little Santa gift card thing. I spelled my name wrong. Well, he doesn't know, I guess. Spelled my name with an A. Spelled with a Y. That's okay. Some people get it mixed up, and that's alright. anyway, I've got some chores to do. I've got Ricky's bed to strip. Well, all of our beds gotta be stripped this between my days off. So today I'm gonna get between Ricky's and possibly Zachary's, if not tomorrow. And then Monday I'm gonna do mine. Mine's kind of, I can do it whenever because I am the one that usually cleans our beddings. So I'm gonna get to the boys first. Ricky has to get his first because sleeping wise. And then Zachary, and then eventually mine. But yeah, other than the terrible feeling of feeling blah, I've been doing pretty good, so yeah, there's nothing really more up to date for you guys, so. Oh, and another thing I didn't do was the short that I said that I was going to do in my last vlog. It's a good thing I'm kind of behind on these vlogs, but anyway, not that I really have to share this with you, but I'm going to because I have nothing else to say. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the tree. I did the first part and I didn't film like the finished product. So, well, actually last week, so I got kind of lazy. What was it? What day was it? Oh, it's already, by the way, it's already December. How crazy is that? Whatever weekend, when did we put it up? We put it up Saturday, so I was kind of lazy Saturday afterwards. I was just tired, so I didn't even bother filming like the after going outside. I think also it was windy. Was it windy or cold outside? And I didn't really want to go outside. Sunday I thought about it. Oh, Sunday was windy, and I was like, no. And then Monday I think it was also windy, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going outside if it's that cold or windy. And then of course working the rest of the week, so I'm gonna have to this weekend to see the finished product. I will film a little bit of part of that and put it in the short. So yeah, yeah, you'll see me later. Okay guys, it is the evening. What have I done so far? Now I don't take you guys downstairs as much as I would like to, but I guess I could have brought you guys down, or the camera down. However, I just didn't feel like it. So we got Ricky's bed stripped, made, and all washed except for the washer and the dryer. Driving me insane, especially the washer. You have to unplug it to restart it basically, because it just doesn't, I don't know, by the end, like at the very end it washes, okay, but it doesn't get all the excess water out of the clothes or the washer itself. So everything's just drenched, and so I have to do another spin cycle where it has this one setting that's drain and spin, and so I have to do that several times in order for it to, if that doesn't work, I have to unplug it for a couple of minutes and then replug it back in to restart it. So that's a pain in the rear. Anyway, I got all that done, and I'm working on Zachary's, and that is, it's gonna take a while because I had trouble with the washer. But anyway, I've been putting, well, last night I put stuff in my diffuser just to keep moisture in my room, because it's dry outside, and the fact that I'm getting kind of like nosebleeds in the morning. Not like tremendous, but enough to, like, you know, when you're blowing your nose or cleaning out your nose, it's blood on it. But anyway, I'm running out of some of my favorite scents of, what is this called? Oils. There we go. This one I like is Breathe. Oop, there. I like Breathe. I like Peppermint. That smells good. And then Lemon. I also do Lavender, but it's not like one of my favorites. I like some of the, like, or Orange, or some of the other one, like citruses, but this stuff is the bomb. I don't know if there's anything left in it. I'm trying to get whatever left in it, and I'm not sure if it's really helping it much, because I don't think there's anything left in this bottle. But you never know. The smell in the bottle still smells good. Is anything coming out? I don't know. I'm begrudgingly just putting, it may have gotten one drop out of that. I need some more essential oils, that's what I need. Go downstairs, see if Mom has any. She doesn't usually use the oils because a lot of them irritate her. Some of them irritate me too. Let's see if I have any in here. I have lavender. Bag of makeup. Some of my eyeshadows, lip glosses. Oh, here's tea tree. Could do tea tree maybe. Another one here. Got chapsticks, mascara, stuff I don't use anymore. However, I'm contemplating using it next year and start using makeup again. I don't want this stuff to go to waste. The only thing I'm using in to add this is chapstick. Let's see in there. Hair stuff in here. I'm not even sure why I keep anything in this, left in this. It's the primer water. Yeah, there's still a little bit left in that. Basically, it's supposed to like keep your makeup staying on more. I'm not sure if it really works or not really. Oh, setting spray. This stuff was the bomb. I like this stuff. Gotta figure out where I got that. Walmart, probably. There's Orajel. Back when I had sensitive teeth, or actually when I had, well, I had sensitive teeth, but also I would have, like, my braces and stuff. I would use that to numb my gums or whatever, because it was hurting. All there is in here. Put some tea tree in there. Oof. The good thing about this, I can put whatever in here, because I didn't do it as much when I had Zoe still in my room. I had Zoe, I had to be careful what I used around her, because like lavender and some other oils were very highly dangerous or around cats. But I don't let Mo in here, and I don't have any other cats, so I can use whatever I want. Yo. There we go. But yeah, I need more peppermint and lemon and respiratory. Breathe. Alright, so what else did I get done today? I fixed dinner. We had steakums. I got all like the breads and wraps out, and got some lettuce, tomato, mayo, cheese if anyone wants it. I just ate straight steakums because I already had, I made mac and cheese, both gluten-free and regular, and then tater tots and green beans. So I didn't eat any tater tots, didn't eat any bread, but I did have a couple small portions of gluten-free mac and cheese, so I've been cutting back somewhere, and I eat green beans with the meat, so yeah. And then I got some Christmas cards out. Well, I made them ready to give out to them, our clients, that is. So whenever we go to their house that day, we'd have them there. So they're going to be in the car, and then whenever we, this was what we did last year, we'd have them in the car and then ready, and then that day we'd give each client of that day their cards. So got those all ready. have some cards ready for our family, so I'll be signing those and doing those. So you might, any family members are going to be getting theirs soon. I'd rather get it done early than have it late, so. Oh, I didn't show you guys my updated, oh gosh, recent updated version of my next diamond painting, and this is what I have so far. I don't know if you guys can tell, but all, like, from here to here is done. There's like spots in between that I didn't get, like right here I didn't get, but I've gotten quite a bit done. I did that within a couple days worth. I was pretty determined, and then I wasn't feeling well. I think it was Monday I didn't do any, and then of course the rest of the week I haven't done it. It's because I've been busy. Either working, coming home late, and I just didn't get around to it. But I'm gonna try tonight, this weekend, I'm gonna try to get like half of this done, so that's my goal. I try to, with these diamond paintings, I try to get more, like, set a goal where I can get them done a lot faster. So I am pretty impressed with myself. Sometimes I'm very determined to get some done, especially the round ones. I can get the round ones pretty fast. Like the square ones are a little tricky for me. I'm sure most people who do diamond painting thinks the same way, so. Alright. So, that is my day so far. And I'm still working on Zachary's bedding. So, still got that to deal with. It was a rainy day, so I didn't get to go outside. I could have, I guess, but I don't want my camera or my phone out in the rain to film a short for the tree outside. So, hopefully tomorrow it's not going to be rainy and I can work on that, because I would like to get that over and done with. Plus I'm going to have to edit some more videos as well, so that's tomorrow's going to be editing day. My little, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's my little bee necklace. Don't know how I got it. I guess it was a gift from someone. I just don't know who. Sometimes I don't keep track of little things like this. I'm like, who gave that to me? I don't know. I don't think I bought it just randomly. I think someone gave it to me. But anyway. Sorry, I'm being distracted. I hear something. I can't see it, but I don't know. It's probably in the background. Anyway, it is, since we're in the corner, it is everybody's favorite time. It's everybody's favorite time of the vlog, and that is Bible time. So let's get started. I always try to get the ribbon where it's bookmarked, and that's my daily reading. I don't know why I keep doing that. We're still in numbers, guys. We're still in numbers. And I am like halfway through my Bible personally reading, so I'm barreling through. As far as my personal reading, that is. Okay, and now I know. I do remember what chapter we're in. Chapter 11. So Numbers chapter 11, and it's titled, "The People Complained to Moses." Yeah. People still complain. Not to Moses, but they complain to whoever. And we still complain. Especially to God. Anyway. Soon the people began to complain about their hardship, and the Lord heard everything they said. He already knows what they're going to say before it's even said. Then the Lord's anger blazed against them, and he set a fire to rage among them. Oof. And destroyed some of the people in the outskirts of the camp. Oh my. Then the people screamed to Moses for help, and when he prayed to the Lord, the fire stopped. After that, the area was known as, probably not going to pronounce this right, Tabaria, which means the place of burning, because fire from the Lord had burned among them there. Then the foreign Ramble, who was traveling with the Israelites, began to crave the good things of Egypt. And the people of Israel also began to complain. "Oh, for some meat," they exclaimed. "We remember the fish we used to eat for free in Egypt." Was it really free? Because you had to work as slaves. It wasn't free. But they forgot already. And we had all the cucumbers, melons, leeks, onions, and garlic we wanted. But now our appetites are gone. All we ever see is this manna. At least you're free, right? And there's a little sidebar called Gratitude Attitude. Dissatisfaction comes from when our attention shifts from what we have to what we don't have. The people of Israel didn't seem to notice that God was doing what God was doing for them, setting them free, right? Making them a nation, giving them a new land, because they were so wrapped up in what God wasn't doing for them. They had left behind. They could think of nothing but the delicious Egyptian food they had left behind. Somehow they forgot that the brutal whip of Egyptian slavery was the cost of eating that food. Yep. Before we judge the Israelites too harshly, it's helpful to think about what occupies our attention most of the time. Are we grateful for what God has given us, or are we always thinking about what we would like to have? Ain't that the truth? The manna looked like small critter, I don't know how to say that, seeds, and it was pale yellow like gum resin. The people would go out and gather it from the ground. They made flour by grinding it with hand mills or pounding it in mortars. Then they boiled it in a pot and made it into flat cakes. These cakes tasted like pastries baked with olive oil. The manna came down on the camp with the dew during the night. Moses heard all the families standing in the doorways of their tents whining, and the Lord became extremely angry. Moses was very aggravated. Moses said to the Lord, "Why are you treating me, your servant, so harshly? Have mercy on me. What did I do to deserve the burden of all these people? Did I give birth to them? Did I bring them into the world? Why did you tell me to carry them in my arms like a mother carries a nursing baby? How can I carry them to the land you swore to give to your ancestors? Where am I supposed to get meat for all these people? They keep whining to me, saying, 'Give us meat to eat.' I can't carry all these people by myself. The load is far too heavy. If this is how you intend to treat me, just go ahead and kill me. Do a favor, spare me this misery." Moses chooses 70 leaders. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Gather before me 70 men who are recognized as elders and leaders of Israel. Bring them to the tabernacle to stand there with you. I will come down and talk to you there. I will take some of the spirit that is upon you, and I will put the spirit upon them also. They will bear the burden of the people along with you, so you will not have to carry it alone. And say to the people, 'Purify yourselves, for tomorrow you will have meat to eat.' You were whining, and the Lord heard you when you cried. "Oh, for some meat. We were better off in Egypt. Now the Lord will give you meat and you will have to eat it. And it won't be just for a day or two or for 5 to 10 or 7 or 20. You will eat it for a whole month until you gag and are sick of it, for you have rejected the Lord who is here among you, and you have whined to him, saying, 'Why did we even leave Egypt?'" But Moses responded to the Lord, "There are 600,000 foot soldiers here with me, and yet you say I will give them meat for a whole month. Even if we butchered all of our flocks and herds, would that satisfy them? Even if we caught all the fish in the sea, would that be enough?" Then the Lord said to Moses, "Has my arm lost its power? Now you will see whether or not my word comes true." So Moses went out and reported the Lord's words to the people. He gathered the 70 elders and stationed them around the tabernacle, and the Lord came down in the cloud and spoke to Moses. Then he gave the 70 elders the same spirit that was upon Moses. And when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied, but this never happened again. 2 men, Eldad and Medadad, had stayed behind in the camp. They were listed among the elders, but they had not gone out to the tabernacle. Yet the Spirit rested upon them as well. So they prophesied there in this camp. A young man ran and reported to Moses, "Eldad and Medadad are prophesying in the camp." Joshua, son of Nun, who had been Moses' assistant since his youth, protested, "Moses, my master, make them stop." But Moses replied, "Are you jealous for my sake? I wish that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his spirit upon them all." Then Moses returned to the camp with the elders of Israel. The Lord sends quail. Now the Lord sent a wind that brought quail from the sea and let them fall all around the camp. For miles in every direction there was quail flying about 3 feet above the ground. So the Lord went out and caught quail all day. I should say the people did. And caught quail all day and throughout the night and all the next day too. No one gathered less than 50 bushels. They spread the quail all around the camp to dry. But they were gorging themselves on the meat while it was still in their mouths. The anger of the Lord blazed against the people, and he struck them with a severe plague. So this place was called, here's another word I'm going to probably butcher, Kibroth Hattaavah, which means graves of gluttony, because there they buried the people who had craved meat from Egypt. From Kibroth Hattaavah, the Israelites traveled to Hazeroth, where they stayed for some time. Ooh. Back in a sec, my battery's flashing, so yeah, just a sec. Alright, fresh battery is always good. Amen to that. So that was chapter 11 of Numbers, and now we're going to get into devotion time. We in Proverbs again? Nope. We're in Ecclesiastics. I can't remember what Ecclesiastics is. It's not one of those typical books that, is like easy to find. It's after Proverbs. Okay. Oh, there we go. Chapter 1, verses 1 through 11. Wait a minute. I've read this the last time. Alright. Skip that. We're gonna read in Ecclesiastics. It's still Ecclesiastics, but chapter 5. Alright. Verses 1 through 7. And this is called Count the Cost. Alright. Let's see. As you enter the house of God, keep your ears open and your mouth shut. It is evil to make mindless offerings to God. Don't make rash promises, and don't be hasty in bringing matters before God. After all, God is in heaven and you are here on earth, so let your words be few. Too much activity gives you a restless dreams. Too many words make you a fool. When you make a promise to God, don't delay in following through, for God takes no pleasure in fools. Keep all the promises you make to him. It is better to say nothing than to make a promise and not keep it. Don't let your mouth make you sin. And don't defend yourself by telling the temple messenger that the promise you made was a mistake. That would make God angry, and he might wipe out everything you have achieved. Talk is cheap, like daydreams and other useless activities. Fear God instead. Sometimes people make promises to God that they can't keep. They may promise to give a large amount of money that they don't have, or they may promise to avoid a particular sin for the rest of their lives. This is not wise. The Bible tells that we need to count the cost before we make promises to God. It is better to never make a promise than to make a promise and then back away from it. When you make a vow to God, do not delay in fulfilling it. He has no pleasure in fools. Fulfill your vow. It is better not to vow than to make a vow and not fulfill it. It is important that when you make spiritual commitments, that you don't do so in the midst of an emotional rush. Take time to think about the consequences of your promises. Don't be afraid to take risk if you know the risk is something God is leading you to take. But don't act foolishly. Basically, take your time and pray about it. Brave words don't impress God. Bold actions do. What promises have you made to God that have been hard for you to fulfill? Ooh, I can't remember a lot of things. Oh. Cred muffin, what was it? I feel like I promised a lot of things in my past, and I just can't remember what they all are. Like, I really can't think of something right now. But anyway, I've had promises that I've made in the past, and then I didn't fulfill them, or I couldn't keep up with them. It's just kind of like resolutions. Like in the beginning of the year, we always make resolutions of goals that we set, and then you only do like half of them or a quarter of them, and it's like, why did I even make it's kind of like you have to make yourself do it, or you kind of have to motivate yourself to do things. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything on top of my head. How can you guard against making unwise promises in the future? 1, you can pray about it. First of all, really think and pray about things before you just jump into the deep end without really thinking. It's like jumping off a cliff without really thinking the consequences of what that's gonna partake. If one, just jumping off a cliff with no harness or anything, strapping yourself in, like if you're gonna like bungee jump or something off a bridge or whatever, you need to make sure you have the necessary equipment to bungee jump or jump off. Otherwise, you're just gonna either drown in the water if there's water down there, or hit your head on a rock or something. It's you really need to think of the consequences before you think, oh, this is a good idea. Probably not. So really think and pray about situations before just jumping in. That's the best advice I can give. So yeah, that is our devotions. So guys, that is the end of the vlog. I'm sorry, vlogs are not going to be great because I have nothing exciting going on other than work. Work is not that exciting. And yeah, I have really nothing to talk about or show you guys, so forgive me. But yeah, for those who are dedicated to watch my vlogs, thank you. I so much appreciate it. That is something I'm so grateful for those who actually watch. And if you watch all the way through, you're a boss. Thank you very much. You're a G. You're one of the OGs in my book, in my dictionary. Anyway, I am going to just finish up laundry. Zachary's bed is not made. Anyway, and then I have to Well, I don't have to. I want to. I want to do some dotting. Maybe watch a Christmas movie. I don't know. We'll see. If anything intrigues my boat, I'm not sure. Anything floats my boat. If anything does, I don't know if it's going to. But anyway, that is the end of this vlog. As always, keep on smiling. Stay positive. I love you guys. Jesus loves you, and you'll see me next time, or I'll see you next time. Actually, you'll see me next time. So, bye.